Hello and welcome to Cardboard and Plastic. Today's video, I have a mail week and I'm going to do a discussion about 1996 basketball. Don't worry, I got some vintage cards there. As soon as you see the vintage, you can turn it off. I haven't put out a video in a couple of weeks. I've been really busy. I started a new semester at the college I teach for. And also I had to demo a closet and install shelving. It's not really a closet. It's 9 feet by 12 feet. It's a bedroom that is a walk-in closet. And I had to buy 3 10-foot shelving systems to put into that closet. So that's where a lot of my time been going. In the background, I have some cards. And really, when I started collecting, it was like 1990, 91. And I collected up to like 1996. Then I went to college, but those cards were really, for me, like I never bought those out of packs. Those were kind of vintage cards when I was younger there. And with all those cards, they're all raw cards that I bought and I graded. And I got a couple of grading submissions coming back. I got an SGC on the way. A couple of one has been sitting at PSA for 3 weeks in assembly. I don't know what's going on. I'm probably going to get like a thing like, yeah, we graded one of your cards high, so we're going to charge you a lot of money. I have no idea what's going on. So eventually I'll do a couple reveals. I got a COMC order coming in. And got a couple of other purchases coming as well. So I'm going to start with a couple of mail cards. And the last mail card I'm going to show you kind of leads into the discussion of 1996 basketball and what rookie card, I'm using that like rookie card in quotations there because it's not really a rookie card, that I want to get for the 1996 players. And with the mail week, I got the last one coming in. So first thing is, I did a trade for a graded card for a raw ungraded card, and I have it in a top loader. So, adding to my Wheaties, 1952, Doak Walker here. Only played for 6 seasons, and this is a thing, right? I heard of the Doak Walker Award, but really didn't know him as a player, and very interesting story. So, with the Wheaties cards, what I always do for the Wheaties cards, I want the full blue border. That's kind of my goal. A couple of cards like the autogram I have is like cut off right there. And with that, that is definitely a beautiful card to add to my collection. And I traded for that one. And then I always watch things on eBay. And please, like, if you watch things on eBay, you never know what's going to happen. I've had people like 50% off, right? They just want to sell the cards and they just want to get rid of them. So I had, that is the portrait. And this one, like the day after I traded for that one, it was in the mail. This one popped up on, well, I had it watching on eBay and they offered me like 30% off there. So got a good deal on this one as well. So again, the full border, try to get cleanbacks, and I'm just trying to get I'm trying to complete that set, right, over time, and I'm just being patient. I could complete that set very quickly if I didn't care about how the cards looked, because like 90% of those Wheaties cards, they're cut like bizarrely, right? I mean, they're just like kind of like almost ripped out of the box. So that was part of my mail weeks. This card so I think I showed you my Paul Goldschmidt's, the 2011 Topps Update. And another, like, there's a couple of potential Hall of Famers in that class, in that set. Paul Goldschmidt, possibly. and Mike Trout famously is in that. Freddie Freeman is in the regular 2011 Topps. And this one I picked up, and I've been looking for this for a while, either in the Cognac or in the Platinum. And they just like $200-300. I just wanted the card, and I got this. I watch things on eBay. It was $100. About 30 people were watching it, and then I got the message there that 25% off, so $75. There is damage to this card, but it is gorgeous there. I put it in a Mag Pro. I'm going to get a label for this. It has a little crease right there, and for a modern card, that's a big deal. A little bit soft of a corner, but the seller disclosed that, like right in the title, and also the seller messaged me after I bought it, like, there's damage to this card. And this is kind of the thing with eBay, but people just don't read it, and then they get upset, and then they'll file like chargebacks and things like that. But this for $75, and I'm trying to get like a better version, like that wouldn't have a little crease, but I just don't care. I was bidding on the one yesterday. It was a PSA 9, and for the Cognac, and it went for $280, right? And the cheapest one is like $350. So for $75, I got the card, right? So absolutely going to be great. Like maybe I can upgrade it. And then if I ever find a great one or a raw one and I grade it, that card still has value. It's even with a crease, those are rare. Now, the last card that I got in the mail that kind of leads us into the discussion. So what I got, and I have the last, so 1996, there was 4, I think that's all there was. There's 4 Hall of Famers from that rookie class. Allen Iverson, Kobe Bryant, famously, Ray Allen, and Steve Nash. And this is the card that I picked up. And by the way, $20. Oh, it's a PSA 8, garbage. But this is not the regular 1996 Topps. This is the NBA 50th anniversary parallel that they made. And these are more rare than even the Topps Chrome. People, and this is the thing, like, people know how rare these are that collect. They have never caught on. They are very cheap compared to the Topps Chrome. They're not desirable. And for me, that's a win, right? I get a card that is shiny, like a Topps Chrome. It's more rare than the Topps Chrome, and it's cheaper than the Topps Chrome. And this is kind of the big thing. This is one I graded raw, and they're gorgeous cards. That's the Ray Allen. And for the Steve Nash, and I'll compare the two for you. So this is the NBA 50th. This is the Topps Chrome. And the Topps Chrome is nicer. However, the issue is this card is going to look like complete shit in about 10 years. What happened from 1994 to 1997, the first Topps Chrome cards, they used inks that do not age well over time. They hulk, right? So the cards with this one, it's already starting a little bit. You can see a little bit. By the way, this is like, for one of the cards there's hardly any green on it. If you take a look at a lot of these, they are just like green everywhere, right? And with that greening, they really do. It's going to happen, right? To like all those cards. And there's cards in PSA 10 holders that look disgusting, and people pay PSA 10 prices because of the label, and the card is just, the player's like arms are bright green, right? So the cool thing about these 1996 Topps NBA 50th, you get a little bit of the shine, lower population. They'll never turn green, right? So they don't use the same ink there, so those cards will always look like that. So you're saying like, oh, I got the Allen, Nash, and the Iverson. Where's the Kobe? Well, it's in the mail. So I finally got one. I've been looking forever for a price, and I have one coming in the mail. I got a pretty decent price on it, in my opinion. So I'll be showing that one off in a few days when it comes. Now, this is kind of my other dilemma with collecting is, like, if you collect rookie cards, now a rookie card lost its meaning. It lost its meaning, like, in the 1990s, really, like, 81, it kind of started too, right? So if I wanted let's say a Tony Gwynn rookie, right? There's the Donruss, the Fleer, the Topps, and also the O-Pee-Chee, right? So there's like multiple versions of the rookie card. And if I want a Rickey Henderson rookie, right, there's one card. It's kind of iconic. Now 1996 is insane. I have a few other Kobe's. Let me kind of show those. And really, this was the card I thought was cool growing up. It's kind of weird. Him with the sunglasses there. But Upper Deck, when I was collecting, that was the brand to get, right? Over Topps and things like that. So Upper Deck, like the Shaq rookie in Upper Deck, that was the one you wanted, not the Topps. So with this card, I actually graded 3 of these. 1 got a 9, 2 got a 10, and the 2 10s I sold for about $500. And like it paid for all of this and some, right? So I bought like all these raw and then I graded them. And like this one is actually, it's nicer than the PSA 10s. The PSA 10s actually even had a little bit of whiting on the edges, right? And so when I grade cards, I like to grade them. And plus, I know what the flaws are. And if I grade it, like those flaws are acceptable to me. So it's not like a big surprise and a lot of people, this is the problem too. When they sell graded cards, a lot of people, they like to sell the graded cards that were over graded, not undergraded, right? So, but this is just, and I love those CSG or CGC now slabs. They look great. Just the plastic, you can just see the card. So, but this is craziness, right? Like, here's the collector's choice. Like, I'm going to get rid of these. I think I'm going to keep that one because of when I was young, like that was the rookie I wanted, right? I never got it. But this is like insanity, like collector's choice, 1996. Here's the Fleer. Here's the Fleer metal. And not only in the Fleer metal, there's the other one. And this one is actually, I'm going to sell this thing. These are very condition sensitive, these Fleer metals, especially this one. If you look at the pop reports. Here's the SP. I mean, like, and you have like all these like little insert sets from 1996, right? By the way, like I have more Kobe's like this that are just sitting in top loaders. And the last one, right? I do have this. And this is kind of the last part of the story about what I'm doing for the 1996. I'm going to get rid of all of those. And really, that's what I'm going to be kind of focusing on. It's just getting one or two of the best cards, in my opinion, for that player. That 1996, and if you look at pop reports of PSA graded with that. So, the 1996 tops. There are 44,314 graded. Actually, more than that when you talk about plus or minuses and the qualifiers. So really about 45,000. Just let that sink in your head, right? 45,000 of that, right? Just PSA, not SGC, not raw. That card is beyond common. They made so many of those. The Topps Chrome version of that, the one that's going to turn ugly green. By the way, like even if you go to like PSA, like the website there, and the card that they show, like the Kobe Bryant, that thing's like turning green. Super ugly. There's 6,670, really with qualifiers, we're talking about 6,700, right? With qualifiers and plus minus, plus, they count like a 6.5 or 7.5. They put it separately in their pop reports. So really close to 7,000 of the Topps Chrome. So how many do you think of the Topps 50th are there? And the number for that is right around under 2,100. So basically like a third of the population graded of the Topps Chrome. So I got the NBA 50th, and like, do I need this one? It's really, I'd rather have, and I know it's not a official rookie because it's a parallel set, right? So I'll let a rookie collector like get that. I'm just going to keep the card that is a little bit rare, looks better in my opinion, and I'm not expecting it to go way up. Like, it's for a long time, people knew that the 50th was short printed. Like, well, it's an insert, so there's less of it than the regular ones, and the prices haven't reflected that, and they probably never will. So, sorry to bore you with some more, what do you call this? It's not vintage, even though it's pretty old now. Modern-ish cards. But in the comments below, let me know, like, if you collect during that time period, right? How many rookie cards, right, do you have? Like, if you collect rookie cards, like, do you just go for one, or do you try to get them all? And at this point, like, even now with how many different types of rookie cards they have, right, for one player, like, if you want like a Wemby rookie and it has like the rookie card logo on it, like, if you try to collect all of those, good luck. I mean, even like the different colors, the parallels, the things like that, there's going to be no way that you can be a completist, right? So for me, myself, I'm just going to go after like the one or two cards, even if they're not official rookie cards, the ones that mean the most. I have to get rid of Shaq. I have so many Shaqs. I'm not joking. I must have like 120 quote unquote rookie cards from his 1992. It's just too much. And really, there's very few cards that like mean something like for me. Really, the card that I want to keep, I might get rid of all the other ones, is the 1992 Beam Team Shaq. That card is iconic for me. So I think I'm going to get that and just get rid of all my other Shaq cards and maybe try to get maybe even a rarer card and sell those. By the way, I think I have one more modern card I'm going to buy for this year. And then after that, I'm going to be selling and saving up for the Mickey Mantle. And I'm really trying to decide between the 1956 and the 1960. So I might just like save up quite a bit more and just go for the 1956. So again, thank you for watching. And as always, keep on collecting.